Welcome to Love Them Knives channel. We are going to do a little video just to do a quick overview of the knives that Kizer is putting out for their November batch 2025. Let's check these out. I'm just going to do a quick, unboxing, kind of show them to you briefly. And later I'm going to come back with a little bit more in-depth on them. So let's start with the folders first. And what's this one? The T1 CD. Okay, so this is the T1, which Yuli Henneke did for Kizer back in the day. I mean, what, 2016? 2017, something like that. And it was in titanium. The T1, we all love the T1. It's great. Yuli Henneke, great designer, all this kind of thing. Check this little dog out like this. Now, they have these in clutch lock or button lock. So this one happens to be a clutch lock that I got from Kizer, right? But I mean, they do have them in button lock as well. But of course, clutch lock is wonderful. I like their system there. You can unscrew the screw there, pull the, pull these scales, and you still got a functional knife because you got the liners and everything with the Omega springs, etc. But the T1 from Yuli Henneke, that's great. You can get them in different colors, and I think maybe I'll get into it more, but I believe there's Nitro V, and then there's, let me see what it says this one is. This is a Nitro V. I think they have some in D2. So check that out. Some of their knives these days are specific to their Amazon. So they're Amazon specific, and that's where you have to get them, okay? And others are not. So there's the T1 from Yuli Henneke, and let me see what this one is. Now, this is, I don't know if this is PH like F-O-C-A or PH like PO or Phoca. Maybe it's Phoca like focus, right? CC. AEBL blade, this is Norplex, micarta type thing, clutch lock. Let's check this one out. Do it, man, do it. Pull this out, and I'll get them out and keep them out, damn it. And that way I can get to them a little easier next time, but I just thought, hey, let's do unboxing. And here it is. And you know what? Yeah, designer is Kizer. So they didn't do a thing about, like, when they do release their knives, usually they have a little blurb on the designer. But in this case, it was in-house design. And you know what else? Yeah, need to wipe the blade down a little bit. Okay, there's that. There's the T1. Let's wipe this down too. Kind of almost a little Scandi grind looking on here, something like that, which is, par for the course, being that he's a European designer, Yuli Henneke. Okay, out here. Now we've got, when you see the black box as opposed to the silver or the gray box, then you're looking upscale, right? And this one has got an S45 VN blade. Shrike. Now this is Johan Jordan, or however you pronounce him. I think he's South African guy, and he's done others. So this has got carbon fiber handle, frame lock. Let's check it out. Remember, I will come back around and do, a little bit more involved video on these blades, but I just wanted to kind of get these out because they're all going to be released at the same time, which is November 1st. And meanwhile, I also want you to be aware that November, the second week in November, if you're a veteran or anything, you get a special discount, all right? So do that. The third week, all the way through the end, there are going to be giveaways. There's going to be deep discounts. There's going to be, free things that will be given away. They have a little multi-tool thing that they'll be giving away with certain purchases, and also their Christmas knives will be near the end of the month on November. And I think if you spend over $159, you can pick a Christmas knife for free. That would be cool. I haven't seen them yet, so I don't know what the Christmas knives look like. Woo, there we go. Titanium, carbon fiber, S45VN, the Shrike. So not a big knife, and definitely a front flipper. So real cool little gent carry, I guess. Kick it open. Oh yeah, so it'll be definitely fidget friendly for sure. Lightweight, you can jump right up on it. Actually, you can get all your fingers on this dog. And even though it's a sub 3 blade, right? What do they say here? 2.74, so 2 3/4 inch blade of S45VN, but definitely high end. All that. Okay, so we got these three. Let's go to the side and let's see. We got the Rook. Okay, this is Vincent Rizzo. You know what? Let's take. Oh, is this that Nesmuck looking thing? Hold on. Let me get this out here. Ah, yes. Okay, so it's not. I mean, it always looks bigger in the pictures than it is in person. So this would be a great little pulling that tab off of there. Okay. Okay. Now a little Nesmuck style blade on this. And it's AEBL, and there's his logo, Blackbird knives. And look at these. Oh, okay. So you got that kind of stuff going on here, huh? All right. And you get them from the backside, I reckon. And you can pull this off. Got micarta on it. Small, not real big, is it? But boy, has it got jimping. It's got jimping clear up here. Wow. And then what does this look like in here? Okay. And, okay, with the tech lock, I think the tech lock, yeah, it's tech lock here. Sheath, like that, and go in here. Yeah. It's solid. All right. Put you back down in here. Get this back over here. Okay. Let's get you put away right here. And then, of course, nice box. Little sleeve that goes on top. The Rook. Very lightweight. Good little, EDC-able because it's so small. All right, so let's get you there. Now, let's take a look. We've got a drop bear. And, of course, this is Azo. So, AEBL. And I think some of these, if I can remember, I'll tell you when I do the full-on of these. But some of these are Amazon-specific. So, if it's AEBL, it's probably you get it not on the Amazon site. You'll get it on the regular Kaiser site, or the people like White Mountain Knives, Blade HQ, whatever, right? But then they'll have optional ones that are even more price sensitive, shall we say, that are in D2. And so be aware of that you can only buy on the Amazon site. Okay, so we got a little nib on the blade, and I think on this knife here, he also has, oh, okay, it comes out this way. He also has, ones with the black wash or without, and then he's also got them in different blade styles. So there's going to be a whole lot of shaking going on with this because it is going to be, and let me pull the this out too. And he's got a little lanyard cord there, and he's got, oh, tweezers, and okay, because they're on this. All right. right here. The tweezers and the toothpick things. So they're right here. And there's the toothpick one. No, these are the tweezer ones. As soon as I said toothpick, they became tweezers. And then this over here, which is the toothpick. So, but there's the toothpick and the tweezers in there. Micarta handle, black wash blade, and needs to be wiped off as well. But this is very small. And let me put this over here. So they give you an extra set of tools there. Tweezer and toothpick. And there you go with this as well. But you also get the sheath. Yeah, Tech-Lock sheath as well. Pretty solid in there. But yes, I believe there are other blade options for the drop bear. Okay, so now we've got the drop bear, of course, 3 different blade shapes, and you can get it in regular, silver, or stone, or this black wash, and then different handle materials, etc., etc. The Rook as well, Nessmuk style blade, probably get that in several different handle materials, and also in blade finishes, I think. Y'all know more when I do the actual for real. And then the Yuli Henneke knife, the T1. I always thought that was interesting. I always thought it was really a good knife. And then this one is the Phoca, if it's pronounced like that. Otherwise, it's Phoca. I don't know what that. I don't know. But this is the Shrike. And so this is Mr. Fancy Boy, front flipper, and who's the main guy? Oh yeah, the South African maker, right there. So that's our group right there of knives for November. And just remember all the specials they're going to have starting the 2nd week for discount for veterans. The 3rd, 4th, and 5th week are going to be different things like giveaways. Spend so much, get a free knife, get a free multi-tool, get this, get that. And there's going to be drawings as well where you could win this and that. And then they're going to have a combination of so much dollars off and so much percentage as well, a discount. It's going to get crazy like it always does with Kizer. And check out also later in November the Christmas knives when they first come out. Some of them are limited in their production. All right, I'll leave you to it. Thank you so much for hanging out for our little unboxing, and you guys stay sharp.